Hey guys, it's me Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing my July anti-haul. So let's get started. Quick little thing I'm doing now. Since I have a job now and I don't get off work until about 4 o'clock, I'm going to upload my videos at 4 just because I like to kind of, if I make a mistake, I'm able to check it and correct it instead of having it up for like 6 hours and not being able to correct it. But yeah, that's gonna be the new thing. I'm gonna upload on Tuesdays at 4. So yeah. Now my lipstick doesn't match my eyes. I don't care. I truly don't. I really do. I wanted to wear something comfortable because I had like a dark blue, but I'm like, no, I just feel like being comfortable right now. And I have a blue shirt. I have too much blue, so just the nude is gonna go for today. So let's get started. The first thing that I had screenshotted for my July anti-haul is the new Fenty Beauty highlighter in silver. Let's move over so we can see her. I mean, you know, this is something that is for the person who's a collector, who will buy anything with Fenty on it, and who is just a Rihanna stan, and all of those things are just not me. Realistically, this is something that should be in an eyeshadow palette. You can use a highlighter as an eyeshadow palette, but I just got like this Atlantis palette, and I mean, come on, it truly belongs in an eyeshadow palette, like kind of like this, where you have the silvers and the blues. It does not belong in a highlighter. Like, I wouldn't wear it as a highlighter just by looking at it. Maybe when you put it on, it's super sheer, but then even what's the point? I can get a sheer highlighter from like Target, you know, for cheaper. So yeah, it's just it's also helping out, I forgot what cause it is. If some of the proceeds or whatever goes to help this cause, which is great, but like I can't just, it's just like giving away money, you know, like just give the money to the company or whatever you want to support, because buying a highlighter that you might not ever wear ever for like 34 bucks, it's just not worth it for me. So the next thing that I have screenshotted that I'm not getting is the new Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. So I'm like 2000% sure that I could kind of find my shade, 420, 430, maybe. Who cares? I'm just like so over it. It was this big hoopla about it. And it's kind of the same thing with the Shape Tape foundation thing. I'm so over it. I am. And I'm not going to support this either, because if ColourPop can do it, and I haven't bought that one yet, I need to get on that. ColourPop can do it, if Maybelline can do it, if CoverGirl can do it, and now recently NYX, if they can all, as drugstore companies, come up with a great shade range for all skin types, all skin tones, what is your excuse? And you're bigger and you're charging $40, sis. Like, I just need to have the standard. The standard for me is now set here. And why would I give my money to a company when they can't even make my shade? Or you know what I'm saying here? Like, why are you not on the same thing as a drugstore brand? Do you get what I'm saying here? So yeah, that's why I'm not getting it. It's because, I mean, I can probably use the shade 420 and 430. I just don't want to. I don't want to give them any of my money. I don't even have the original Beauty Blender. I have the little dupes and stuff, and I'm fine. So yeah, that's why I'm not buying the whipped foundation. It did get good reviews. People did really enjoy it. But yeah, I did watch like 2 reviews where they literally put it on their face and had it on for maybe like 30 minutes and was like, yeah, I love it. It's approved. I love it. I want to buy it. Yeah, you should go get it. I'm like, that's not a review. Like, okay. The next thing that I'm not getting is the new Kathleen Lights ColourPop Zodiac palette collection. Okay, so this thing here, the palette itself, it literally has that one really pretty blue that I liked. And when I do, you know, if I do anything that I see something that I like, I always go to my collection and see, do I have that blue? Can I do that? Can I put that in something else? And I found that same blue in my Zulu palette. So if you have the Zulu palette, you have that kind of light blue. And if you have Jaclyn Hill, you also have that Jaclyn Hill palette, the regular one. You also have that. So you don't necessarily need this. I have the Makeup Shayla one, which comes with all these other colors that look just like this one. This blue is pretty special. Then I got the Atlantis palette, which has a blue for me. So all those reasons above, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't really need it. So that's why I skipped on. I just have a lot already that I'm really pretty happy with. So yeah, then it came out with a Supernova Shadow. I despise ColourPop Supernova shadows. They are atrocious to me. They just are not good eyeshadows. Next is some highlighters that are too light for me, and a lipstick that's pretty. That's something that I would, that I would get like further down the line, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna get anything from the Kathleen Lights ColourPop collab this round. Next is the KKW Beauty Classic Collection. This is a warm eyeshadow palette. It's very wearable, very basic. It reminds me of the Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. Like it's one of those type of situations. So I'm not like, I don't know, I just didn't care. Like I didn't even think, like when I saw it, I was just like, I mean, okay, cool, I get it. Yeah, that's fine. And I just moved on with my life. You know, people liked it though. They were really like excited for it and things, but that's great. But I just won't be buying it. Probably, yeah, no. So next thing that I'm not getting that I'm kind of like excited to talk about is the Laura Lee Los Angeles mini palettes. Now, I don't know why I'm getting this like feeling that like to have the mani palette, but to break it up in one and then sell it for like 20 bucks. I wonder who said that. Like I wonder who gave her, you know, that idea.
Cut this palette in half, okay? I would do Life of Drag Part 1, Life of Drag Volume 2. Volume 1, Volume 2. Take off those neutrals and have this Volume 1 with campy and all the fun colors. I would have that palette, and I would sell that palette for like, what, 22 bucks if Mandy wanted to. You can sell it for $22 or whatever. That's the price that I would pay for it. And then I would take off that white, and I would take off that colors Hunty, because you really don't need it. And I would put Beat and Legendary, another palette with those same six shades, and sell it for another $22, okay? Take the brush out, put mirrors in both, and then have a bundle of, what, 40 bucks. And I would have bought it then.
I'm just playing. Like obviously I didn't give her the idea. She figured that out. Like that was already in production prior to my video. But it's exactly like the Manny's palette. Like it's the Manny's palette split in half. The kind of basic everyday one and then the colorful one. I like this. I like this idea. I think it's awesome. The one I'm putting in the anti-haul is the basic palette. The one that I do like is Party Animal, but Like a Boss. I don't really need it. This wasn't an anti-haul because I'm just not gonna get it. But the Party Animal, that's something that I would get. Like if it's like she has something else coming out and she's like free with purchase, I would pick it up. Or if it's on sale, I would pick it up. But I wouldn't like instantly go get it. It's only 19 bucks. Like that's like reasonable to me, you know. And then you get the bundle for 30. Like that's a good deal to me. Not a good deal, but that's something that I would pay for her shadows, especially for the time you get. Like 30 is a decent price for what you're getting. But yeah, I 102% believe that her and Manny had this idea together. Like he had his and then she said, oh, I'm gonna, you know, do that as well, and they kind of agreed on it because it looks just like Manny's just chopped into. Like it's funny because it's like he got the feedback from her first launch and then she took the feedback from like his first launch. Like I thought that was like funny. But yeah, I'm not getting that because I just don't need it. Okay, so the thing I'm not getting is the new Camila x L'Oreal collab. Yeah, I don't know what it is with me with celebrity collabs. I am more attracted to like beauty guru collabs because I feel like I relate to them a teensy bit more than I do celebrity collabs, and I also feel like celebrity collabs are just out of touch. You get what I'm saying? Like when you see like Makeup Shayla and her video or whatever, you kind of feel connected to those colors. Like they can explain the meaning and you can be like, oh, I see her wearing this shade, that's why she put it in there. Or you see like the Jaclyn Hill, it's like, oh, these are colors that she likes in her packaging. When you see things like this, like when celebrities like Gigi Hadid or Chrissy Teigen or, you know, Camila, or who else is there that I'm like, who cares? Like J-Lo, like they seem so like they wear makeup, like obviously, but they don't seem like somebody who could, you know, who's like, I don't know, like I just don't relate to them. So when I see their kind of collabs, I never am interested. And this was another one where I just looked at it and said, oh, cool. I don't know, my life. It's just not for me. I'm not that kind of girl. So yeah. Is that it? Okay, so one more thing. Wow, this is the quickest anti-haul I've ever done. Wow. Girl, I have to film like 4 videos today, so I'm like trying to get through it, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And the last thing that I'm not getting on this anti-haul that I have screenshot, I might have forgot things, sorry, If I did, I'll do a part 2 or whatever. Is the Nirvana palette. I decided to not get this palette, and the only reason I'm not getting this palette is not because of the colors, it's not because of anything like that, it's because I know, well, I know someone's gonna be mad in the comments. I always get at least 1 or 2 people upset that Shop Hush is gonna come up with the dupe, Bad Habit come up with the dupe, and I'm gonna buy the dupe instead. I bought the dupe for the, you know, I got the Subculture dupe, I have the Soft Glam dupe. Like, that's just more of what I can afford in my life, and that's what I'm gonna keep purchasing. Is, you know, if you can afford to have the nice $42 palette, go for it, sis. I mean, I have the Modern Renaissance one, I have it here, I bought it, and I honestly noticed that there's no difference to me, and that's just a personal preference in my personal bank account. So that's why I choose to do. I just choose to buy my Shop Hush palettes, and that's why I'm not getting that. And that was quick and easy. Like, this felt really quickly. Like, I didn't really have to explain a lot because everything was kind of like, I just wasn't feeling it this week. Maybe because I was just so busy that nothing even really excited me this month. I was kind of like, everything just bored me other than like the NYX foundation, and that was it, right? Oh, I wanted to also anti-haul the Violet Voss Flamingo or whatever palette that was I was going to get. Upon further review of others people's reviews, I have decided to not get that palette. It looks a mess, okay? It looks powdery. There's no pigment. It's struggling, okay? So I'm going to rescind my initial opinion, because no, I just don't like it at all. I haven't seen, like, the reviews have not convinced me. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I'm going to film literally like 3 more videos, and hopefully I will have the entire month of August pre-filmed for you guys. So when I'm working and things, there already is a video, and if I film a new one, it'll go up on like Thursday, you know, so I have extra videos. So this is the first video you'll see. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So yeah, I'll see. It's a fly. Let's see. I can kill it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.